Hello everyone, it is Briximus Prime back for another Marvel Legends action figure review, and today we're going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Infinity Saga deluxe figure Surtur from Thor Ragnarok. And yeah, I'm a bit late on this review because I got this guy like back in January technically got him in December, but he showed up in my top Marvel Legends list in January. But anyway, so I'm kind of late to reviewing this guy. He got pushed back because of a bunch of reviews. But anyway, let's just get right on into it. Just taking a look at his box here. It's got that Infinity Saga packaging. It says Thor Ragnarok, Marvel Legends series. Big open window showcasing the figure inside. It says Marvel Studios Infinity Saga Surtur, Avengers logo, Hasbro 4+. Got some nice Infinity Saga artwork there on the side. Got some more Infinity Saga artwork here on the back. You got a readout about the character and also the movie he is from. It says here, empowered by the eternal flame, the demon Surtur rises from the ashes to unleash his fury upon Asgard. Anyway, that's interesting. So that's basically it for the packaging. Briefly going over Surtur's accessories here. Surtur, first off, comes with some pairs of hands. He comes with a wide open hand and a fist. He also comes with a pair of grabby hands, which allows him to grab. Big A sword here. My goodness, this sword is so big,
I could use it as an actual knife.
This sword is also actually kind of sharp, pretty pointy, that I even cut part of the review station. So some of the reviews, you can see this cut right here. That was from this sword going right into the paper. So anyway, very nice molding and sculpting going all over this thing. You can see all the bumps and scratches and everything, and oh, it's such an amazing accessory, especially with how big this thing is. And now taking a look at Surtur here. This head sculpt looks absolutely phenomenal. Look at those horns, the way how this was sculpted into the plastic. Kind of a more pliable material, just not too floppy, but just FYI so it doesn't break. And my goodness, the amount of sculpt and paint and just everything that is on this guy. My goodness, he has such a presence, not just with his size, but the way how he looks. He's got very nice eyes right there. He's got this wide open mouth as if he's constantly angry and yelling. I would have liked him to have an alternate expression, but this head is not that easy to remove, and it would have been a pretty big accessory with the horns. But still, though, I am happy with the way how it turned out. It's just a minor critique. Coming down to the chest and the other parts of the body, my goodness, look at that charred detail. This guy looks and feels like a charred piece of burned plastic, and he's got these subtle bits of flame that come poking off of his body here and there, and it really brings the figure to life. As you can see, the painting kind of stops on the back of the figure, but that honestly doesn't bug me all that much. But just look at the amount of sculpting and detail. You can see it reflecting off of the light and everything. Like, there's just so much jam-packed into this guy that, like, he's just so visually stunning while also staying true to the character. There's the feet with his toes. He also has these very insignificant peg holes on the bottom of the feet, which I highly doubt a stand would even hold him up like that. But just my goodness, like, this thing is just so impressive. Like, I just don't have any words other than that on how to describe this. Going over Surtur's posability here, his head is on a swivel ball joint hinge, so it can look up that far, down that far, and swivel. Not really any pivot. Shoulders can rotate a full 360. They can only move outward that far. Would have preferred for these to hinge out more. That is my only major complaint with the figure. Bicep swivel. Tight, pinless, double jointed elbows. All the wrists rotate and hinge up and down. So pretty good there. He's got a diaphragm joint right here, which can act as a waist rotation. It can work as an ab crunch and an arcing back. And then he also has an additional actual abdomen joint, which allows him for more arcing back and even more crunch. His hips can move forward that far. They can kick back about that far. They can move outward pretty good. Upper thigh cut. Really tight, pinless, double jointed knee. Oh, God, this is really tight. Calf swivel or ankle swivel. Ankles move up, down, and he has a beautiful ankle pivot. So, pretty good articulation on this freaking thing. This guy looks good in literally almost any pose you can get him in, and he balances actually pretty well for being such a pretty big figure. So I did want to mention that his balance is also pretty good as well.
This guy is huge.
And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is the Marvel Legends Surtur compared to the last Marvel Legends figure I reviewed, the 6-inch Walmart exclusive Doctor Strange. And oh my goodness, this guy is so huge. All the way from the bottom of his foot to his hip is 6 inches tall. This guy is 13 inches tall. This guy is as big as those big 12-inch Marvel Legends figures. I don't own any of those, but those are pretty big figures as well. And that is basically it for my review on the Marvel Legends Surtur. In all honesty, this guy actually is really simplistic for being a huge figure. Like, the fact that he's so huge, it makes people think that this guy's like some big, complicated thing. But no, he's really just like any other Marvel Legends. Like, I mean, same articulation, same kind of amount of accessories. He's just big. And being big really goes a long way for this guy. The sheer size and presence this guy gives to the room and on the shelf and to the collection is just mind-boggling. Especially on top of that, how much painting and sculpt goes into this guy with all the charred bits and everything. Like, this guy literally looks like I took an action figure and threw it onto the grill and it just charred up the whole thing. Like, my goodness. Amazing figure. My biggest complaint is I wish his shoulder could go up farther. It hasn't prevented me from having a really good a good time posing the figure. I mean, look at this pose. But, like, it's just a little nitpick that I wish that they fixed, and it would have made me feel a lot better about the figure. But as he is, really like him. Giving him a rating, I give him a solid 9.5 out of 10, because the shoulders are just keeping him from being a full 10 out of 10, but, like, it's just like he was so close to perfection, but he also is perfect, like, just as he is. But anyway, that's basically it for this review. If you guys enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like on the video, be sure to comment down below, and be sure to let me know what you guys thought and what you guys want me to review next, and I'll catch you guys next time.